Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Monster Legends, and today what we're doing is, well, if you've been playing, yesterday it was pretty much a new update for the game, and, you know, it's October, getting near Halloween, and they've started the Halloween stuff here in Monster Legends with a new island, the Halloween Maze, and I'm really excited it's a really cool island. What we're going to do today is we're going to kind of take a look at some of the new Halloween stuff, and take a look at some of the new characters that are available, and just kind of take a look at the maze in general. Before we actually go into the maze itself, I'm going to show you what, of course, the maze is the big focal point here, but the other things that happen is, of course, with new updates and stuff like that, with new mazes, there's always a new background. So, here is the current background that they're using. This one, honestly, I'm a little disappointed with. I would think for Halloween that they would do it's more spooky, like it wouldn't be like bright blue and purples. I think it'd be like they'd have a black background. So that's maybe the only thing I'm a little disappointed. I do like the clouds, the candles, and the jack-o'-lanterns. I think that was a good idea. I just think their background wasn't the greatest. They should have really gone with a darker sky, it being Halloween. You want to be a little bit, like, I mean, and I know it's supposed to be like a friendly game, but still, you want to be a little bit spooky. You know, it's Halloween. That's just how things are. So that's that. You know, yeah, that's just one thing I want to touch on. I'm a little disappointed in the background itself, but you know, it's not nothing I can do about it. But so next we're gonna go. Where are they? Right here. So here are and of course, again, with new updates and that, they always have the hatchery and the breeding mountain always change. So first, let's take a look at this breeding mountain. It's really cool. Actually, I really like the design for this one. They did like an old tree, like an old tree that you find in like the spooky woods, and then of course they got a couple jack-o'-lanterns, and it's kind of cool. Like they do have the heart, like as a hole in the tree, kind of leaking. I'm not sure what it'd be leaking. It starts off yellow and then it goes blue, but see, because of course, you know, they always have the heart symbol in there because it is the breeding mountain. But I do really like the design for this. I think it's really cool. Even just down to like the leaves, the spiky vines and all that. I just think it looks really cool. I mean, the background, it should be more like this for the background, like dark, kind of spooky, like spooky forest or something like that in the game. I think would be really cool. Next is the hatchery. Of course, right now I do have a monster in there hatching right now, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the house, or now it's the house itself. I do actually really like this. It is really cool how it's kind of like, to me looks like an old, like a witch, like a cabin you'd find in like a spooky forest that you'd expect like a witch to live in that, you know. They got the house, they got leaves all around it, they got it. I'd say the main thing it's a witch, I think of a witch, is because of the broomstick next to the door. I think that's a really cool touch. They got the crow up in the tree. You know, it's like in the end, these things are really simple, but I do think they are really cool, and I'm really excited, because this is actually, I know there's probably been, I don't know exactly how long this game has been out, but at least for me personally, this is my first Halloween with this game, so I'm not sure what it was last Halloween. You know, if you remember what it was, if you're watching this and you remember what it was last Halloween, kind of let me know in the comments below. Kind of, was it similar to this? Was it the same? Are they reusing it, or was it completely different? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so there is the hatchery and the breeding mountain. I just wanted to touch on those two and the background quickly, but of course the main reason that we're here is the maze, or the island itself, and I'm really happy that this is a maze island. I mean, I think, kind of a corny joke, but I think these maze islands are amazing. I know, corny joke, but I really do I really love these maze islands. I very much so prefer these over the other types of islands, like the last one that was on, I think it was like the Illusion Island or something, like that style that you have to get through certain monsters before you can even get at the good ones. And I hate that because, you know, it'll be like the first 2 or 3 monsters will be ones that I have, and it takes me so long to get through those that I don't get to the monsters that I want. I really hate that. Whereas here, I can just go straight to the monsters I want. I can skip any ones that I don't need. So, yeah, but that's one thing it's just kind of like, oh, I really don't like those maze islands, but I love these maze islands. I don't like those other islands, but I love these ones. But like the design for this one, this is very cool. Start at the bottom here. Of course, at the bottom, like, well, the main focal point is, of course, this jack-o'-lantern, but at the bottom with these branches here, maybe it's just me, but to me, they look, those roots coming out or branches, they look like hands. So it's kind of like, here's the face and here's the hands. It's a really creepy, it's a really spooky looking thing, and I really like here, I like the blues and the purples. It definitely adds a sense of spooky to it, but the background here, the background, not so much. This, love the spookiness to it. They even incorporate... Excuse me, sorry guys. They even incorporated subtle things like the cobwebs and then the ghosts. Oh, the ghosts look really cool. I kind of like how the mist or the clouds behind it have a glow to it. Overall, I think this is a really cool island, and I'm really, I'm just overall really excited. I love Halloween. I love decorating with all the, monsters, or like when it comes to like actual horror. I don't like actual horror, but when it just comes to like spooky, like with monsters, when they're just like spooky and fun, I love it. So that's why I really like Halloween. It's just because it's monsters in fun, but it's not like terrifying horror films. I don't like horror films, but I love spooky Halloween stuff. It's awesome. So I'm really excited for this. And of course, here on the sidebar here, the maze or the Halloween maze icon is just this exact maze in a smaller form. So we're gonna go inside of the maze, and I tapped on it, there we go, and show you who's all in it. So right now, the one I'm working on Frank S. Time. This is one monster that he is an older monster. I think he may have actually come out last Halloween, but I wasn't there. I wasn't playing the game then, and this is one that I've wanted. So I'm working on getting him right now, but the only monster in here right now that I do have is this first guy here, Mudflow. He was in the Elemental Maze Island, so he's one that I won't be working on. Well, actually, I think I do have to move him because I need this key right here to unlock a monster. He's actually hidden right now behind the clouds here, but we'll go over. But yeah, so there's a couple monsters we can't look at quite yet because, well, actually, specifically, there's just actually one we can't see through here. I'll see if I can maybe, while we're on here, if I can pull up a picture on the internet to show you guys. But, of course, first one is Mudflow. Second is Frankenstein, not new characters. But the third monster, I believe, I'm trying to go by what because their colors mean how easy, or the easier ones they are to get. I think green is the next easiest one. It's this witch here. I forget her name, but she is not new. She has been in this game before. This is one where I will get her because she's in line because I need her to move her down to get some stuff, so I'll finish her off because I don't have her. If I'm, at the same time, I may just get what I need because I really want some of these other monsters that are in here. Next is Yellow. Right now, Yellow, unfortunately, is hidden. It's actually right here. Right, if you look, I've got it lined up now, right next to the Frankenstein picture. You can kind of see a lock in the fog there. Fortunately, we can't see it, but we can see the monster right here. I'm going to assume he pronounces Joppers, or I really don't know what else you would say it as, but I'm assuming Joppers. So to me, it looks like Cousin It from the Addams Family, like a version of that. Cousin It from the Addams Family. This is one I will get, mainly because it's new, and again, I need to move him down so I can get the one that I really want. But anyway, I'll probably get, like, if how well I've done in the last few Maze Islands is any indication to how I'll do here, I'll probably get, like, 3 or 4 of the monsters. So I'll be happy with that. But let's go take a look at Joppers. He or she is a epic level monster, and is a dark and earth type monster. Unfortunately, the larger picture isn't showing up behind him right now, but like this little, I really do like the little version. Cousin It with like glasses and a top hat. That looks really cool. But they got the information here. It says, you will find Joppers wandering around sacred places at night. She attracts her victims with incense and candles, and when they're near, they get trapped in her wild hair. She has only one weakness. If you take away her metal, you'll destroy her. Now, I can't see the metal here, but there you can see a metal on her picture there. I'm sorry I can't make it any bigger. I can't zoom in on here right now, but if you can see around her neck, she does have a medal there. So I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. Next this is a guy I really want. I can show you him here. Well, he's kind of hidden in the fog, unfortunately, but, Heyman, I do really think he is really cool, and I do really want, Heyman. He's one that, I've got one key for him. I need the second key, but once I unlock him, I will start moving him, because I do really want Heyman. I do think he looks really cool. He kind of looks like Scarecrow, from Batman and DC Comics, and that's who it makes me think of, without the pumpkin and that, but like kind of the same kind of character as Scarecrow. I do really like Scarecrow a lot, so this is one I thought would be a really cool character to get. But there's kind of a better picture of him. There's a small version there, but he is a legendary monster, so I'll definitely go for him. He is a dark legendary. I don't have any dark legendaries. Yeah, that's one class. I've definitely gotten a lot more legendaries recently than I have before, but I don't have any dark ones, so this is one reason why I do really want him. But, information on him here. Harvest is the time of year farmers fear the most, because that is when Heyman slips into their barns and waits for the right moment to enter their homes and curse them with eternal bad luck. So, I don't think I'd actually want to meet this guy, but I really want him in my collection of monsters. I do think he is really cool, and he's one I really like to get. So what are we at now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We got, how many are there? I think there's 8 in total. Next is, unfortunately, next I believe it would be the dark blue line. You can see it there, dark blue. Unfortunately, she is completely hidden. She starts somewhere in this big blob of fog right here. Unfortunately, she is completely hidden. So I'm just gonna pop out of the game for a second. If you can bear with me, I had this pulled up a little while ago. Where are we? Well, let's just see. Bricklink. No, that's not what I want. Map overview. Here we go. I got too many windows open on the internet. That is, that's bad. But anyway, where is she? Let's see if we can find her here. This is, of course, you can find all this kind of information on the Monster Legends wiki. That is where I am on right now. But there's the other witch I was talking about, Wisteria. She's not new. But, if we can move it over here. Internet's slow right now. There she's, number 6. That is the one that we can't see. Gretchen is, that is the new monster. I'm not sure, yeah, so you can see she's right there on the map. She's the blue path. I'm not sure what type she is. I'm not sure, maybe we can click on her. Can we click on her? No, I don't think we can. So, oh wait, no. Wait. No, okay, we can't click on her. Oh wait, no, maybe. Something's happening. No, maybe not. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so we can't see, oh, we gotta load in here again. So we can't see what type she is. I would assume dark or magic. You can actually see her here. This is the new opening screen. I really like this opening screen. It is really cool. I haven't taken a screenshot of it yet, but I will. But right now, I'd have a whole bunch of stuff on it that I don't want on there. But, you did see her there. So, yeah, I would assume she's either a dark or a magic type character. Here's another Halloween character that came out. This is like one that you have to pay for. Vampira. Vampires escape from the underworld. She could be your newest dark monster. I would be interested in getting her, however, I'm short in gems. So, that and I'm saving up for Galante. So, for breeding and stuff like that. But, so there was Gretchen. She was the number 6 monster. Unfortunately, the one that we can't see yet. But yeah, we did see her, but I can't see her in the maze yet. I'm not down that far in the maze yet. But, go next. Next is the dark purple. We can scroll up here. There she is. I'm gonna assume Demise. I'm assuming that's her name, Demise. She looks really cool. Go in here. She is a light type legend. She is a legendary. Always I think it's the light blue, dark blue, purple, and pink are always legendary monsters. So she is a light legendary monster. She kind of looks like a person that you'd see in like Day of the Dead celebrations. You know, like with the skull and the makeup and everything. That's what it makes me think of. Like this may be stereotypical, I'm not sure, but it's in Mexico. I know, this is really bad. I don't know. I'm bad. But anyway, yeah, the Day of the Dead celebrations. So, I mean, she does look really cool. Her larger version, yeah, I'm not sure. She's one, if, like, the purple and the pink are ones that, I haven't been able to get yet. Mainly because I'm not able to bring in enough, maze coins yet. Probably got to get to a little bit of a higher level to be able to get to them. Especially if I want to get everybody else that I want. So, but yeah, so I do like the skull, though. As you can see in the largest version, he's got a mustache. That's just cool. But she's a little creepy looking in her larger forms. Oops. But in the bigger version, she looks like a little child. Her skeleton there, they look a little friendly. But information here: Demise was the princess of the underworld until one day she felt the sunlight for the first time. She then ran away to the land of the living with her pet skull Manuel and became the protector of the inhabitants. So, sounds like bad guy or bad girl gone good. So, yeah. So she's one character I would be interested in getting if I could, but it probably won't happen for a while. And we're going to go to the last character now. This one is my favorite. Heyman is probably my second favorite, but this one is my favorite and one I wish I could get. Unfortunately, it's probably not likely. This is Rador. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. He looks awesome. Like, he kind of looks like Grim Reaper met Ghost Rider. Equals awesome combination. Like, can't see, unfortunately, the cage is random right now, but yeah, he looks awesome. He's got that bike, looks all out of bones. He's all on fire, which is awesome. And I say Grim Reaper because he's got that big cloak there and the scythe. He's got a flaming scythe, for crying out loud. That is so cool. I am jealous of anybody who can get Rador. If you're able to get him and play him, let me know what he's like. He looks really cool. I really wish I could. I really wish that I could get this character. Unfortunately, it's probably not realistic. It's just, I don't know. I'm probably not able to get enough maze coins at the time. I mean, it is only the second day of the maze, but if past mazes are any indication of how this maze will go, probably not likely. However, I would really like to be able to get him. So let's just kind of read in on him. Rador. Oh, his little version. I haven't clicked on here before. His tiny little version. Yeah. Yeah. He's on like a little moped. Just like, yeah, I'm scary. Beep beep, I'm gonna run you down. Beep beep. But yeah, I do like that though. That's cool. But I mean, his big version looks really cool. This guy, maybe not as threatening. It's almost like he's got like a tricycle. Like a little kid on a tricycle. Just, yeah, I'm gonna run you down. But anyway, so he's a fire type legendary. I mean, that does make total sense considering he's on fire. But at the same time, I would have maybe expected him to be dark. Like, Halloween characters, I would really expect a lot of these to be dark or possibly magic. Though, I was actually looking at this the other day. Out of all the different types, there are more dark legendaries than any other type. Like, by a lot, too. It's not by a couple, it's by a lot. Like, there's some legendaries where I can see them all on one page and I don't have to scroll down at all. Whereas dark, I have to scroll down for a little bit because there are so many darks. So, and we've got a couple more here in this maze. So, that's, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I really, it's not the type I would expect. I would expect, like, there to be a lot of fire, water, nature type legendaries in here. But let's just read a little bit here. Rador, also known as the Biker of the Apocalypse, was a troublemaker when he was alive, and is a troublemaker now that he's only fire and bones. Keep him away from your nature monsters if you don't want them wiped out. So, that's kind of a fun little thing they stuck in there. But, I mean, yeah, he looks really cool, and yeah, I mean, good job to the makers of the game whose name I actually can't think of. So good job, Monster Legends team. I do really like this character, and I do like Heyman. They are two I really do like, so good job. Considering, yeah, you guys are making these up all on your own. Like, I mean, they probably took some influence from Ghost Rider, Grim Reaper, maybe. I don't know, that's just my suspicion. But, there you go. There is the entire, all of the monsters available in the Halloween maze. Something that's kind of cool. They got something down here at the bottom. Just a giant pumpkin full of, or a giant jack-o'-lantern full of candy. All sorts of stuff here. I was looking, it's like, yeah, it's kind of odd they have this. You know, there's nothing, like, everything stops kind of right around here, all the mazes. They just kind of stuck on some extra stuff here. So I think that's kind of cool. I actually do really like that picture. I would actually like to get a hold of that section. Can maybe use that as like a background screen around Halloween. So, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so that's something I thought was cool. I was thinking maybe there's something down here in these last little bits of fog. Maybe there's something hidden down here. But I looked on the maze or on the Monster Legends wiki, as far as they can see, there is nothing down here. It's just some extra art that they stuck on. But I do like it, so that's something cool. But there you go. That is pretty much it. The Halloween maze in Monster Legends. We'll just go back in here. I do really like it. I am very excited to try and get some of these monsters like Frankenstein. That's one I really want. I'm happy that I can now get. Heyman, really want to get Heyman, mainly because he's, out of all the ones that I can realistically get, he's probably the one I want the most, but out of all of them, really want Radar. He's probably my favorite, Heyman second, and then third probably be between Demise and Frankenstein. Of course, Mudflow, I'm not going for him at all because I do already have him, though I will have to move him down at least to down here for the key, and if, you know, maybe at the end maybe in the end I will just get him just to get those monster cells to go towards possibly ranking him up in the future. But once again, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I wish you guys all the best of luck in the Halloween maze. Again, maybe by the end, let me know in the comments below how well you're doing, let me know what monsters you really want. Out of all these guys in here, which ones are you gunning for? For me, it's gonna be Heyman. Out of the ones I know I can get, Heyman is the one I'm going for. Otherwise, again, it would go for Radar. So, once again, let me know what you guys think about all the monsters in the maze, and which ones are you gunning for? Yeah, so let me know that in the comments below, or you can let us know on Facebook. I'll try to remember to post something on this later. I say I'm gonna do this and I forget, and I feel really bad about that. But I'm gonna remember this one. I'll post something up where you can leave your comments on Facebook, and also check us out on Facebook. I should say that at Mr. Smileyco, right there in the bottom right corner of your screen. You can check us out there. And what else is there? Oh, yeah. Also, stupid thing. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Got lots of content from lots of games. This is one game that we haven't done a whole lot to. However, I would like to do more of this game because I can do a lot. So if you would like to see more Monster Legends video, please drop a like. Really helps support all of this, all that I do for this channel. Really like it when you guys do like what I do. So please, if you want to see more Monster Legends, please drop a like on the video. But that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Once again, the Halloween maze and kind of the general Halloween update of Monster Legends. And yeah, so if you like this video, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.